Are you tempted by turkey with winter root vegetables or organic superfood spinach and kale wafer crisps? Well, too bad. These are for pets, not their owners. And if you thought craft food was just for humans, think again. More and more people are prepared to pay premium prices for craft pet food, because people seem to want to feed their pets the same quality as they do for themselves or their children. Sales of craft and other high-priced pet food are driving the growth of the pet food market. More and more pet food comes with labels such as organic, gluten-free, natural, or without preservatives. Billy & Margot is a company specialising in craft treats for dogs, including iced treats like sorbets. Its sales have doubled every year since launching in 2012. The founder, Marie Saul, who named the company after her 2 dogs, says treats do serve a purpose.
I wouldn't say dogs need treats, but as we evolved, people have used treats for training, for rewarding, and for their own personal satisfaction. And I think it's a real connection with your dog when you can give them a treat. Ice treats are made without any dairy, that's why they're not called ice cream. They are made similarly to a sorbet to us, so we use pure fruit, although they contain some sugars, so you have to be careful not to give too many. The treats put together with aloe vera and flaxseed oil, which offers some nutritional benefits, are a great cooling and a nutritious ice treat.
Despite the popularity of startups like Billy & Margot, the pet food industry is still dominated by Switzerland's Nestlé and Mars of the US. These companies, though, are also getting in on the act through pet food and treats which, while not necessarily organic or craft, are targeted at the premium end of the market. It's here at Waltham that Mars, with the help of 200 dogs and 350 cats, undertakes its research into pet nutrition. This is the largest scientific facility of its kind in Europe. A lot of the problems that animals are suffering from mirror those of humans. And pets are also living longer, which means that they need more individualised care and nutrition. Companies can also charge a premium for pet food that is targeted at specific problems. Just as humans are living longer and exercising less, so too are their pets, says Dr. Richard Butterwick, Global Nutrition Advisor at Mars's Waltham Centre.
We're seeing very high levels of obesity and overweight pets in many countries in Europe, North America and elsewhere. What that means is that we're now feeding today's pet probably 15% or less energy than the pet required 15, 20, 30 years ago. And what we're seeing now is some manufacturers are able to produce a bespoke diet that can really target all of the particular nutritional needs.
Unlike their smaller competitors, Mars and Nestlé have large budgets for nutritional research, and they emphasise their science-based rather than craft approach. Smaller companies stress the importance of natural ingredients, fresh meat, and leaving out preservatives. But Mars's opinion differs.
So I think it is really important that we continue to have those added preservatives in there. If you don't have them in there, then ultimately the shelf life of the product will be very short. So, as I said, for most manufactured foods, and there is a move to use more natural-based preservatives, but many of these are not really as active or effective as the existing ones.
But despite their size, Mars and Nestlé are being increasingly challenged by nimbler, innovative companies that are making use of digital channels to sell their pet food.
The key driver is humanisation, and that's still the fundamental driver behind the market. Just as we've seen in human food, we see small entrepreneurial startup companies formulating products for their local market that are perhaps more geared towards the organic consumer, so that whole healthy lifestyle factor comes into play as well. You know, if people are adopting gluten-free food for themselves, then they're thinking, why not try gluten-free on their pet as well in some cases? And so that's coming increasingly from smaller companies, and they're able to do that largely because of online sales and because of the proliferation of retail channels.
With more and more pets becoming family members and owners willing to fork out more on them, demand for premium pet food, whether organic, bespoke or mass-produced, is likely to keep rising. Scheherazade Dineshku, FT, London.